60s. Today we're taking a trip back to Hazzard County with the Dukes of Hazzard, 1979 to 1985, a beloved action comedy series filled with car chases, southern charm, and unforgettable characters. Do you remember Bo and Luke Duke's daring escapes from the law in their iconic Dodge Charger, the General Lee? From their run-ins with the corrupt Boss Hogg to the ever-loyal Daisy Duke and the bumbling but lovable Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane, the show had plenty of laughs and excitement. Now, let's take a look at how the stars of the Dukes of Hazzard have changed over the years. From their time in Hazzard County to where they are today, their transformations are fascinating. Uncle Jesse, the wise and warm-hearted patriarch of the Duke family in the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Denver Pyle. Born on May 11, 1920, in Bethune, Colorado, Pyle was 59 years old when he first took on the role of Uncle Jesse. In the series, Jesse is the moral compass of the Duke clan, offering guidance to his nephews Bo and Luke while fiercely protecting the family's land and values. His deep love for his kin and his long-standing feud with Boss Hogg added depth to the show's humor and action. Pyle had a prolific career in film and television, appearing in classics like Bonnie and Clyde and The Andy Griffith Show. He passed away on December 25, 1997, at the age of 77 due to lung cancer, leaving behind a lasting Hollywood legacy. Boss Hogg, the greedy and scheming commissioner of Hazzard County in the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Sorrel Booke. Born on January 4, 1930, in Buffalo, New York, Booke was 49 years old when he first took on the role of Boss Hogg. In the series, Boss Hogg is a corrupt yet comedic antagonist, always devising schemes to outwit the Duke family while indulging in his love for wealth and power. Despite his villainous nature, his over-the-top personality and rivalry with Uncle Jesse made him a fan favorite. Booke had an extensive acting career, appearing in films and TV shows such as MASH and All in the Family. He passed away on February 11, 1994, at the age of 64 due to colorectal cancer, leaving behind a memorable legacy in television history. The balladeer, the narrator of the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by country music legend Waylon Jennings. Born on June 15, 1937, in Littlefield, Texas, Jennings was 42 years old when he first took on the role. As the show's unseen storyteller, his smooth, deep voice guided viewers through the adventures of the Duke family, adding charm and humor to each episode. Jennings also performed the show's iconic theme song, Good O' Boys, which became one of his most recognizable hits. A pioneer of the outlaw country movement, he had a legendary music career spanning decades. He passed away on February 13, 2002, at the age of 64 due to complications from diabetes, leaving behind an enduring influence in both country music and television history. Cooter Davenport, the lovable and resourceful mechanic of the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Ben Jones. Born on August 30, 1941, in Tarboro, North Carolina, Jones was 38 years old when he first took on the role of Cooter. As the Duke family's trusted friend, Cooter was always ready to lend a hand, whether fixing the General Lee or outsmarting Boss Hogg and his schemes. His energetic personality and unwavering loyalty made him a fan-favorite character throughout the series. After the Dukes of Hazzard, Jones transitioned into politics, serving as a U.S. congressman from Georgia. He also remained closely connected to the show's legacy, participating in fan events and Dukes-themed festivals. As of 2025, Jones is 83 years old and continues to embrace his role in television history. Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane, the bumbling yet endearing lawman of the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by James Best. Born on July 26, 1926, in Powderly, Kentucky, Best was 53 years old when he first took on the role of Roscoe. As Hazzard County Sheriff, Roscoe was known for his over-the-top antics, comedic catchphrases, and unwavering loyalty to Boss Hogg, despite often being outwitted by the Duke boys. Best's portrayal made Roscoe one of the most memorable and beloved characters in the series. Outside of the Dukes of Hazzard, Best had a long and diverse acting career, appearing in numerous films and TV shows. He passed away on April 6, 2015, at the age of 88 due to complications from pneumonia, leaving behind a lasting impact on television and film. Luke Duke, the older and more level-headed of the Duke cousins in the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Tom Wopat. Born on September 9, 1951, in Lodi, Wisconsin, Wopat was 28 years old when he first took on the role of Luke. As the more strategic and responsible Duke boy, Luke often balanced out Bo's impulsiveness, making them a perfect team behind the wheel of the General Lee. His charm, quick thinking, and expert driving skills made him a fan favorite. After the Dukes of Hazzard, Wopat built a successful career in music and Broadway, starring in shows like Annie Get Your Gun. Currently, Wopat is 73 years old and continues to perform in music, television, and theater, keeping his legacy alive among longtime fans. Bo Duke, the fun-loving and fearless younger Duke cousin in the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Schneider. Born on April 8, 1960, in Mount Kisco, New York, Schneider was just 19 years old when he first took on the role of Bo. Known for his high-energy personality, daring driving skills, and signature jumps in the General Lee, Bo was a fan favorite who often found himself in trouble but always had Luke by his side. After the Dukes of Hazzard, Schneider enjoyed a successful career in music, particularly in country music, as well as acting in shows like Smallville. Today, Schneider is 64 years old and remains active in entertainment, balancing acting, music, and philanthropy while continuing to embrace his Dukes of Hazzard legacy. Enos Strait, the kind-hearted and loyal deputy of the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Sonny Schroyer. Born on August 28, 1935, in Valdosta, Georgia, Schroyer was 44 years old when he first took on the role of Enos. Unlike his boss, Sheriff Roscoe Coltrane, Enos was an honest lawman who often found himself conflicted about arresting the Duke boys. His innocent charm and crush on Daisy Duke made him a beloved character, leading to his own spin-off series, Enos. After the Dukes of Hazzard, Schroyer continued acting in films and television, appearing in Forrest Gump and The Rainmaker. Now, Schroyer is 89 years old and occasionally makes appearances at fan events, keeping the spirit of Hazzard County alive for longtime fans. Cletus Hogg, the goofy yet well-meaning deputy of the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Rick Hurst. Born on January 1, 1946, in Houston, Texas, Hurst was 33 years old when he first took on the role of Cletus. As Boss Hogg's nephew and a replacement for Enos Strait, Cletus often found himself caught between Roscoe's bumbling antics and the Duke boys' schemes. Though not the sharpest lawman, his good-natured personality and slapstick humor made him a fan favorite. After the Dukes of Hazzard, Hurst continued acting in television and film, with appearances in shows like The Fall Guy and Walker, Texas Ranger. Presently, Hurst is 79 years old and remains connected to Dukes of Hazzard fans through conventions and nostalgic reunions. Coy Duke, one of the Duke cousins who temporarily replaced Bo and Luke in the Dukes of Hazzard, was portrayed by Byron Cherry. Born on April 17, 1955, in Atlanta, Georgia, Cherry was 27 years old when he first took on the role of Coy in the show's 5th season. Alongside Vance Duke, played by Christopher Mayer, Coy stepped in when Bo and Luke left Hazzard County for a brief period. Though his time on the show was short-lived, Cherry brought energy and charm to the role, embodying the same rebellious spirit as his cousins. After the Dukes of Hazzard, Cherry continued acting in various television and film projects. As of 2025, Cherry is 69 years old and remains active in Dukes of Hazzard fan events and conventions, celebrating the show's